N-400 vocabulary. Some officers might ask you to explain the meaning of some words from your N-400 application. Adjudication. A final decision on a legal matter or a court case. Advocate. Agree with, recommend, support, and tell others about an idea. Alien. Someone who is not a U.S. citizen. Alimony. Money that you have to pay regularly to a former wife or husband after a divorce. Allegiance. Loyalty to a person, country, or belief. Alternative sentencing, rehabilitative program. Punishment penalty, decided by law instead of jail. Arrested. Taken to jail by the police. Bear arms. To own or use a gun. Charge. When the police give a formal statement that you have done something illegal. Child support. Money that a husband, father or wife, mother, is required to pay to support a child after a divorce. Cite, citation. Order to appear in court, or pay a fine, for doing something illegal. Civilian direction. Orders from someone not in the military. Claim. To say that something is true. Combat. Fighting, war. Commit a crime. Do something illegal. Communist. A type of government where there is no private ownership of land, housing, business, like Government of China, North Korea, Vietnam, Cuba. Confined to a mental institution. Kept in hospital for people who have mental health problems. Conscript. Require. Controlled substance. Drugs or special medicine regulated by the government. Convict. Found guilty of a crime in a court of law. Crime. Doing something that breaks the law. Current. What is true right now? What is being used right now? Declared legally incompetent. Judge, psychiatrists say that you are unable to make decisions for yourself due to mental health problems. Defer. Delay until a later date. Deploy. Sent to serve as soldier. Desert. Leave the military without permission. Detain. Hold, stop or delay. Detention facility. A jail or prison where people wait before going to court and have a trial. Directly or indirectly. Do something in an obvious way, directly, or in a hidden way, indirectly. Disclose. Tell. Documentation. Legal records, or papers, that show something is true. Draft. When the U.S. government orders someone to join the military for a period of time. Enlist. Sign up. Ever. At any time. Exemption. Special permission not to do something. Fail. Not pass a test, not complete or do something. false, not true. File. Present a written statement of a request. Forcing any sexual contact or relations. Touching male or female body parts when someone doesn't want it. Fraudulent. Make people believe a lie so you can get something you want. Gamble. Pay money to guess who will win at sports or games so that you can try to get money. Genocide. Killing a group or race of people because of their religion, race, or other reason. Guerrilla group. A group of people that attack the military, police, or government with weapons. Habitual drunkard. A person who regularly drinks too much alcohol. Illegal. Against the law. Immigration benefit. Things that can help you because you are a documented immigrant, like being able to work and live in the United States. Insurgent organization. A group of people that use weapons to fight a government. Jail. A place where police take people who are arrested for breaking the law. Labor camp. A place where people are forced to work. Lawful permanent resident. A person who is legally living in the United States for an unlimited period of time, also known as a permanent resident alien, a resident alien permit holder, or a green card holder. Legally. Allowed by law. Legally incompetent. Mentally ill, or not able to think properly, or make decisions for self. Lie. To say things that are not true. Marital status. Whether you are legally single, never married, married, divorced, widowed, separated, marriage annulled. Mental institution. A hospital for people with mental health problems. Military unit. A group of people that work for a government to fight in a war. Militia. An army that does not work for a government. Misleading. Tell someone information that is not true to get something that is wanted. Misrepresentation. Not telling the truth. Narcotics. Any illegal or unlawfully possessed drug, including heroin, cocaine. Naturalization. Process to become a U.S. citizen. Non-combatant. To work in military, without using weapons. Oath. A promise. Oath of allegiance. A promise to be loyal to the U.S. Obtain. To get something. Occupy. To take over and control by military force. Offense. Doing something against law. Overdue. Late, late in being done. Overthrow. To remove a leader or government from power by using force. Owe. Have a debt, be required to pay. Paramilitary unit. A group of people who act like the military but do not work for a government. Parole. Let go from jail before end of sentence. Perform non-combatant services. Work for military that does not involve fighting. Perform work of national importance. Do work that is important to the country during a national emergency. Persecute. To hurt someone because of religion, nationality, or political opinions. Police unit. A group of people who work for a government to catch people who break the law. Prison. A building where criminals must stay as punishment for breaking the law. Prison camp. A place where prisoners of war or political prisoners are forced to stay. Probation. When you are supervised by a court or officer, instead of spending time in jail. Prostitute. A person who has sex with someone for money. Public benefit. Money from the government for things, such as food stamps, housing, medical, or social security payments. Rebel group. A group of people who fight a national government for power. Recruit. Ask. Register. Sign up and put your name on an official list. Removal. Make someone leave the U.S. Exclusion. Not allow person to enter the U.S. Rescission. Cancellation of agreement to remain in the U.S. Deportation. Arrest and force a person to return to country they came from. Proceedings. A legal case to decide a person's immigration status. Resident. A person who lives in a specific place. Self-defense unit. A group of people fighting to protect themselves. Smuggle. Bring something illegally into the country. Suspended sentence. Legal delay in a penalty or sentence. Tax return. Send tax forms to U.S. government for tax year. Terrorist. A person or organization that uses fear and violence to control people to get what they want. To bear arms. Have guns, to fight in the military. Torture. Badly hurt someone on purpose. Totalitarian. A political system in which people have no power and are controlled by a dictator. U.S. Armed Forces. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard, responsible for defending the United States. Vigilante unit. A group of people who act like the police, but are not real police. Weapon. Something used to fight, such as a gun, knife, or bomb.